The Second World War began just before my third birthday, and it ended when I was nearly 9. And I have vivid memories of it. I was evacuated during the war to Canada in the summer of 1940 with thousands of other children, and I came back to Britain in April 1944, just in time for the V-bombs, Hitler's secret weapon with which he hoped to destroy British morale entirely in the summer of 1944. I'd always wanted to write about the Second World War. I taught about the origins of the Second World War at Oxford, and I had met so many people who had fought in the war, many of whom became my good friends, my teachers, my colleagues at university. Writing about the war involved the war on land, at sea, in the air, in Europe, in Asia. And I tried in this book to weave together all the different wars, including the war of civilians, and the intelligence war, and the war of deception, and the propaganda war, to weave all the wars together, to make a narrative in which one could somehow understand the sequence of events, the scale of the suffering, and the ideals that drove men forward, and women, to sacrifice everything in order to secure the victory over tyranny and over aggression. The history of the Second World War is illustrated by photographs which I selected from photographic archives all around the world, and also by maps which I used specially for this volume to try to illustrate all the battles which I describe, and more importantly, every place mentioned in the book, however small, appears on one or other of the maps. So the reader can always find where he or she is in reading the story.